Good afternoon there, guys. We're here with Keeping It Real TV, and we wanted to come to you this week, talk a little bit. And I was just, let me turn off my twirl so that I don't get too crazy here. I was just asking Jeff to enlighten me today on what the latest is in real estate technology.
So, go backwards in time. 2007.
Back me up to 2007.
2007, Microsoft released a product called Microsoft Surface. I don't know if you remember the blog post I did about that way back then, because it was a while ago.
It was back before blogging was in my radar.
But it's like the iPhone screen, basically, but it's a coffee table size.
Oh yeah, I remember that thing.
So
that was cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Touchscreen sensitive, and then you put your phone. It's like Bluetooth or something. So you can put your phone on it, and all your contacts go out on the table.
I remember that. Yeah.
And it's all touchscreen.
You would take all your photos off your camera if you set it down. It would download stuff. Yeah.
And so they finally have implemented that into the real estate world. They are Coldwell Banker.
Okay.
They wrote some sort of a software for it. So because the blog post that I did basically said, imagine walking into a real estate office where you can go sit on a couch, have a cup of coffee, and search real estate listings and have them all laid out in front of you, map out where you want to search and have that come up and show the houses and some of the what's close to walk around to in the neighborhood.
Versus being handed 10 different pictures and say, here's what we're going to look
go
at.
online. I mean, online search is one thing, but to be on a couch with your clients and be sitting there and saying, you're getting them to engage in it, so it's just way better. Coldwell Banker invested in a few of them, and they wrote some software for it, so now they have their own specific search feature, so you can go search their listings, and I haven't used it yet, obviously. I wish. You can go in and draw out where exactly you want to search, and that pops up the houses, and it's all interactive and everything. So they just announced that this month.
Oh, cool!
Like the first part of this month, they rolled that out, and they're actually taking them on tour, I guess you'd call it. They're taking them around the United States to different offices and letting people play with them.
Try to get the individual brokers to invest in buying one for their office, or
yes, pretty much.
Cool.
So, and then on Inman News, we did a story about we call it, I think, the Office of the Future. And it was a Coldwell Banker office where they set it up like a coffee shop, is what I call it. So you go and you've got couches and kind of like what you guys do here.
Yeah.
People walk in, you want a drink, and come and sit down and let's talk and all that. And so it's a little less intimidating than a traditional real estate office.
But you think Coldwell's the most cutting edge for innovative ideas that are out there, or are they just the first ones to jump on this, do you think? Technology-wise.
They're trying.
Are they trying? Yeah.
I think, I mean, that...
They hire a smart guy like you that said, hey, we need to jump on the wagon here and kind of get ahead of the game? Or?
I think so. They've got a couple guys that are running things, and the guy that called me the other day, his whole thing was, look at this new thing that we've got, it's great, it's the latest thing you've never heard of, and I was like, yeah, I wrote a blog post about that like 2 years ago, so like, it's cool, I'm glad you guys finally got it going, and they're trying to get involved with the Inman Connect conferences, because we're all about being innovative, and so they're trying to basically prove how innovative they are, and we also just announced the Inman Innovator Awards, which is what kind of, everybody's kind of...
Nice segue to Jeff's Inman links there.
But so he called, and he's kind of pitching this to me so that I have it in the back of my brain when I'm choosing this, but in my mind I'm like, well, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but it was a lot cooler 2 years ago when I first brought it up, and but anyway, I would love to get one here and mess around.
I'd like to get one here. That'd
Microsoft,
be cool.
Anybody
wants to donate Microsoft Surface to KeepingItReal.tv?
But I'm trying to get them to come to our conference in San Francisco, and
cool.
Whether I don't know if they're going to have a booth or whatever, but I mean, that way we can play with it, check it out. But so that's cool, new technology that's out there.
If you don't have special Coldwell Banker software for it, could I still buy one and just run XP
it's
on it? It's
basically just a computer, with a big touch screen.
Right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, and then it's some new, the guy Garen that we met with from HomeQuest. They have probably one of the best search functions that I've seen for searching for homes.
Yeah.
They have it in Portland and Arizona and a couple other bigger cities, but they've got it overlaid with maps of the school districts all the way down to, if you want to make sure the house you're looking for is in this school district and your kid can go to this specific school, you can overlay all these different map features on that.
Oh, that's cool.
It's integrated in with Walk Score, so you can see, you know, what things are close to the house. So it's got all these functions built into it, and then you can geo target with your pictures and with your listings. So, you know, if I take a picture of my listing and I throw it up on there, it'll show you right on the map where it's at, who took the picture. And
What's this software called again?
HomeQuest.
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 Okay, yeah.
Big plug for
Big
HomeQuest.
shout out to HomeQuest there.
So, but I mean, it's one of the better as far as features go for search engines, and I think the software, from what I can tell, that Coldwell Banker has built for this Microsoft Surface is kind of along those lines. Maybe not as many features, but the fact that I can sit there and play with it with my hands is making it just way cooler.
We'll go look at one.
So yeah, I'm interested in seeing that, but